Oh man, so well, here we goes again, man. Now it's a lot of mixed reaction to the situation because people don't know how to feel. One, some folks love Cenat, other folks don't, and it may be for reasons like this. People think that he's very disrespectful to black culture because, you know, he is a son of a woman from the Trinidad. His dad is from Haiti. Mostly grew up with his mom though, but for whatever reason he didn't grow up like many of us grew up when it came to knowing a lot of black celebrities that he runs into. We seen the situation with Wale. Run that back real quick.
What up, Rusky? You good? What you playing on your Nintendo Switch?
Smash.
Smash Bros? I'll beat you. Alright, gang. Chad, does anybody have the Nintendo Switch? You're not even a Nintendo Switch type of nigga. Nah, me neither. I ain't gonna lie. But I heard it was like crazy though. I heard it was crazy, bro. Wale. Oh my God, that was somebody crazy. Hey, the whole chat knows him.
Wale.
Wale? What he do?
Rap.
Oh, word?
Lotus Flower Bomb or something?
Oh, shit.
That shit making me look crazy right now, just letting you know.
What?
That's making me look crazy. The exchange that we had in the hallway is
Oh,
like,
my bad, bro.
they running with it, but we'll talk later.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, bro. You came in here all blue.
Yeah, that was real embarrassing for Wale, especially when he tried to press him or whatever or question him on camera. Yeah, the whole situation was a goddamn mess. It was a mess. But while reflecting, Cenat did realize that he did know Wale's songs, just didn't know him by name or by face, and that's just how some shit be sometimes.
Wale, I'm gonna go ahead and say, like, to Wale, I hope he didn't take my interaction personal. You feel me? Like, bro, I hope he didn't take my interaction personal. How can you blame me from just being who I am? You feel me? Like, I'm young. I'm young. Let me go see. I know this song, but when did this shit come out? $2011. I was 9 years old. 2011?
We have comedian Deion Cole. Now, Deion Cole, I love Deion Cole. I love Deion Cole. I remember when I was a jit watching Common View and he had the jokes when he came out with his pen and pad, and that was an amazing bit. I love that. But I missed this interaction. I didn't pay too much attention to this one when Kai and Deion Cole had a run-in at the back of the BET Awards.
What's up, Blake?
Where am I?
What's up, Blake?
Yeah.
How you doing, baby? You good? Good to see you, my guy. You killing shit. How you doing, bro?
Good, brother. Mm-hmm.
Good to see you, bro.
He be on the Old Spice shit right here.
Okay.
Yeah. We doing the Old Spice. Yeah.
You go right here? What's going on, man? You doing good? How you doing, man?
Alright, now, I'ma say this right here. I give Kai an excuse for being young and shit, but at the same time, you still gotta have situational awareness. If you know you're going to a place that you may not know everyone, you still gotta be respectful to people that come into your presence. I know he is a superstar, one of the most famous, if not the most famous person in a generation. In comparison to Speed a little younger, but nevertheless. You walk up, this man say, "What up, Playboy," to your face, and you just don't hear him at all. That shit, it feels weird. It feels awkward as hell. And I know it gotta feel awkward for Deion Cole because you showing love and then this nigga just ignore you, and it takes for Drewski to show love. Drewski's someone in his own right, so you appreciate that love for Drewski too. But it's like, damn, bro, it ain't even about not knowing him. It's just that shit was just awkward as hell. One more time.
What's up, Blake?
Where am I?
What's up, Blake?
Yeah.
How you doing, baby? You good? Good to see you, my guy. You killing shit. How you doing, bro?
Good, brother. Mm-hmm.
Good to see you, bro.
He be on the Old Spice shit right here.
Okay.
Yeah. We doing the Old Spice. Yeah.
You go right here?
That shit just awkward, bruh. That shit just awkward, man. I would just say if you at BET show everybody that's black hella love. He treated bro like the help or some shit, dog. That shit awkward as hell. But let's go see what Deon Cole said about that shit. At least with the Wale interaction, he showed Wale love. Wale probably didn't know that he didn't know who he was until he got into the car. But Deon Cole, shit, he treated him like he was a producer or something behind the scenes. It's just, he gotta work on that fake shit more. That's one thing about the industry. You gotta learn how to be fake. But all right.
Network hired this really big, I don't want to say motherfuckers' names, hired this really big streamer, right? The biggest streamer out there, right?
Oh, shit.
So they hired this person to come to the award shows and do backstage shit, right?
Yes, I saw it.
And this was like, yo, like people was like, he was going up to people like, I don't know who that is.
Yeah, Wale.
Like,
You know who the hell Wale
I don't know who that is. And his excuse was, don't blame me because I'm young.
Right.
And that was so disrespectful to me because
Wale took it personally. You seen that?
I met him.
Wale wanted the African dance.
Look, I was backstage and I met I met dude one time backstage, and he walked backstage and I was like, hey, what's up, man? He was like this. And he walked off, and he was with I like that dude, the blonde hair, Drewski. He was with Drewski. Yeah, and Drewski looked at me and was like this: "What's up, OG? How you doing, man? I appreciate you, man." This network, I love everything you do. Then he went to him and was like, "Man, you know, OG, you funny as hell, you know." And he was like this. And just walked off and shit. And I was like this, that's cool. Yeah. That's cool. I'm cool with that. I'm good with that. If you don't know who I am, it's all good, right? But when you go on the record and say, when they trying to go this baby face, and this is this person and that person.
On the red carpet with baby face?
And you like, but they asked him, and he was like this, I don't know these people. I'm young. Don't blame me because I'm young. That was terrible to do. And to hire him to be your representation at an award show that you got icons and you got younger people, I think it's like disrespectful. And that's, I'm not trying to beef and shit. I'm just going, if you're going to be in that position, do your research about when you see icons and give them love when you see them, period. That's all I'm saying.
All right, so this is what I would say about that. Several different things. For one, he wasn't hired by BET. He didn't get a dime from them. BET wanted him to come there in exchange for Kevin Hart to host the show. Kevin Hart was hired. Kevin Hart's, his contingency was, if I do this, then you guys need to allow Cenat to stream there. So that was Kevin's idea. And it worked for BET because it was a lot of talk about him, and a lot of it was about things that was going on with Cenat. But that's one thing. He wasn't hired by them. Two, it's crazy when you could tell someone was hurt by some shit, they exaggerate the shit. Cenat wasn't acting like that. He put hella asshole sauce on that bitch. Cenat was acting like that. But like I said, it was awkward, and he needs to do a better job when it comes to that shit right there. Even though he wasn't hired by them, something gotta be done, because it's going to, at some point, it's gonna rub people the wrong way. I understand it. I get it. And I get people that will feel like it's not that big of a deal because he's young. We can go through some reactions and see what people saying in the comment section, but I would say if I'm a part of his team, we recognize, all right, we do want these looks for Kai, because it is a big thing. It is a big thing. Maybe play into it, lean into the aspect as a young dude trying to bridge the gap with these icons. And if you don't know, have somebody with you to say, yo, this is blah, 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 blah. Do something. Because being behind the scenes, meeting people that are stars, that's the purpose of being behind the scenes, right? So you want to know who to interact with. It will make for a much better experience for the viewers that's watching. I know the kids, they're not gonna know, but many people of different ages watch Cenat stream. I know for sure people from the teens to the 40s watch Cenat stream. You'll be surprised. It's not just kids, but it'll be a better experience for the viewers to see you interact with people and know who you're interacting with. You feel me? It's two different worlds colliding though, but let's see what people saying in the comment section. This person right here says, I love Cenat. However, being at an award show and not learning the icons, or at least some has nothing to do with your age, it's the level of interest you have in wanting to know. That's true. You're at the award show, behind the scenes, so you should want to have great interactions with the stars that's behind the scenes. I'm not gonna know everybody though, but this person says, I'm in my 30s and I don't think I heard of Deion Cole, so that's nothing with age, it's level of interest. There's a difference. I think y'all more upset he didn't know who you were. It's an excuse because when we was younger, we knew the older celebrities. Now, I'm not gonna act like everyone is obligated to know celebrities just because they're celebrities. This shit ain't like a history assignment for schoolwork. Like, come on, we not doing that. We not doing that. Like, if we having a conversation about the best comedians and the nigga say Deion Cole and you like, who the fuck Deion Cole? You say, man, shut the fuck up. You can't even be in this conversation because you don't even know who Deion Cole is, so you're not experienced enough to have this conversation. That's one thing. The niggas debating the best rappers of the 2010s. And nigga mention Wale. You say, who the hell Wale? Nigga gonna tell you, shut the up, because you don't know what you're talking about. You can't be a part of this conversation. If that's a thing, that's okay. You know, we can say shut up. You can't have this conversation if you don't know this information. But this shit ain't schoolwork. This shit ain't history class to that magnitude because someone doesn't know what celebrities are. Yeah, he's an entertainer himself, but it's nuance, man. These young kids get a little fame and think they bigger than the program. I ain't gonna lie, this is a new damn program that he creating. I ain't gonna lie about that shit. This some shit that we don't understand. So, man, trailblazer. Kai is streaming, Juicy a comedian. It's the reason why Juicy should know you and Kai probably doesn't. True, I agree with that. He ain't wrong, but he's blaming the wrong person, blaming the people who hired him. He wasn't hired. He wasn't hired. Whether you know him or not, when Juicy says what's up OG, that should automatically tell you that this person may be an OG, and it wouldn't take anything away from you to show some respect. That's all. I agree with that. That shit was super awkward when it didn't have to be awkward. So Kai gotta work on that if he cares about people responding to him in this way. He gotta work on that shit. I think the Wale situation was much different because he showed genuine like interest to Wale as a person, and it was a cool interaction. It wasn't until he went back and seen the chat saying Wale, they was like, oh shit, that was someone he didn't know. Before that, I wouldn't have known that he didn't know it was Wale. Person says, I don't get the I'm young excuse. When I was young, I knew all the legends who came before us. That I wasn't even born when their music was out. I knew the Temptations and the Four Tops. I knew the OJs and Isleys. I knew Luther and Anita, so this doesn't register in my brain, all right? Just these days make so much money, they don't care who paved the way for them. Okay, y'all arguing, all he said was if you're hired for a job, do some research and be prepared. Okay, I agree, I understand both sides, but the truth of the matter is Kai's delivery and communication, he rushes people off so it makes him seem dismissive. Facts. Facts. You gotta know how to either play the game the right way, or you're gonna need someone to filter people that come towards you. You feel me? And with streaming, that's so awkward because people see everything in real time. So how you gonna filter folks? How you gonna say, okay, you're about to meet blah blah blah, and they have these accolades, and you putting someone on game in the meantime? In reference to what I was saying earlier, I don't know how it's gonna work with streaming. It's such a new thing. Be more memorable, and I'm sure he'll know who you are. That's not fair to say. Come on now. If he don't know you, he don't know you. True. I love how Drewski redirected Kai so he could speak to Deon. Yeah, cause it was an awkward situation. Like I would have went in on Kai like, damn, you don't know Deion Cole. Like if I'm him, I know Drewski didn't want it to be awkward, but I'm like, damn, you don't know Deion Cole. Like, man, the fuck was you doing with your life, nigga? That's some shit I would tell my friends just to clown them. But at the same damn time, you'll be surprised who lived a totally different childhood, had totally different interests. So listen, that's someone who rock with Cenat as far as what he doing and trailblazing and shit. I do believe he has to work on these interactions because I don't expect him to know everybody. I don't. But if you're in that position, and once again, he wasn't hired by them, but if you're in that position just to make sure everything is on point, on the up and up, so you got to find a system that works best for these type of interactions to avoid this type of shit. You feel me? I get that he's young, and it's not an excuse. It's a reason why he doesn't know folks. Some folks, and he more than likely had a different upbringing. You feel me? Obviously, he ain't live the same life we live. Obviously. For whatever reason, I don't know, but it just is what it is. That's the fact of the matter. But still, this is an area for him to improve when it comes to these type of interactions, man, because you don't want to have people keep saying shit like this about you, dog. Especially as the young nigga that's polarizing with people don't really understand why you so popping. They don't understand the streaming world, so it's like, it's already something there. There's already some animosity that's there because people gonna look at Kai. I'm not saying this, but I see the interactions. I see people in comment sections saying, why the f is he famous? Who watches him? Some people may not find him funny or whatever. So when you have the clash of two generations where someone may feel like, oh, I'm an actually talented person that does stand-up comedy, X, Y, and Z. I'm a master of my craft, and this kid is getting attention for just being energetic and streaming and some shit I just don't understand. There's already a level of animosity there. There's already something there. So these type of interactions gonna lead to much more of that. But listen, bro, should he care or should he? Y'all folks let me know what you gotta say in the comment section below. Me, I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here though. This is another update with Stace. Yo.